We talked all the talk to Emma.
Yes, we did. We talked all through the things. So it's time to look at the crime scene.
Yay! Let's look at the totally normal paintings, please.
Yeah, can do that.
I wouldn't mind taking a closer look at those paintings. I just love oils, how they're so thick. Is that the word?
These paints are all dry. I'm just surprised at how different these all are.
Yeah, and what's going on with this half-finished one?
It must have been a work in progress. You can still see the rough sketch below.
That's what's so weird. The sketch part doesn't really fit the finished parts.
I noticed. That is weird.
I'm surprised that Apollo noticed that the paintings were all different styles.
Yeah, he's not really good at artsy things, and that includes music.
Or noticing.
Yeah. Also, I love that he has all this great art here.
But what's on the wall?
Yeah, the walls have like a tree and like an apple.
I'm pretty sure what's on the walls is probably Vera's childhood art.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Can we look at the painting behind the dresser? That's sus.
Sure.
Hey! There's a painting hidden back here.
Hey, you're right.
What if it's embarrassing somehow and he didn't want anyone to see it?
Oh no, my painted nudes.
My tasteful nudes.
You certainly seem pleased by the possibility.
She loves blackmail. This has been previously established. Huh, it's so normal.
That's hardly something to get mad about.
Huh, what is it, Apollo? Truthfully, it looks just like...
Well, doesn't this painting look like... Never mind.
Oh my gosh, Apollo. Huh?
He's so close to a revelation here.
Turn 180 degrees to the painting directly behind you.
I better get a professional opinion on this.
What art professional are we consulting?
Some people think Phoenix Wright was an art major.
What?
Yeah, he majored in art. He has like a bachelor's in art or whatever. And the creator has said that it was like, he thinks that it was like a Shakespearean degree, like he wanted to perform Shakespeare.
Oh.
And that it was theater. But a lot of people like to think that he was an artist.
Oh, so he just has a BA and we're just making up what the A part is.
Yeah, he has a BA. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
that could be anything.
Yeah, and that also explains why he's like this.
Yeah, that does explain why he's like that.
Okay. I suppose we probably look at the body, the chalk outline.
Sure.
Eek, Apollo! That's where the body was.
Yeah, that's what a chalk outline means. Trucy, we've done crime scenes before.
Trucy, you've seen a whole dead body.
You've seen an actual dead body, like with blood and everything. That's the spot where Mr. Drew Misham passed away. He put the coffee mug to his lips, and the next moment, there's quite a bit of paint on the ground. See that half-painted painting there? He must have been working on that right up to the moment he died.
Wow, a true artist to the end.
Or maybe he started it a year ago and was procrastinating.
A true artist to the end.
A true artist to the end.
We should probably look at the possibly poisoned coffee mug, I suppose.
Yeah, probably. That's the victim's coffee mug.
Aha, so the poison was in here. This is my first time seeing a real poisoned mug of coffee.
And I hope you're last. I would hope so.
Yeah.
Poisoned coffee. Not exactly, actually. What do you mean? No traces of poison were found in the coffee.
What?
You'll have to figure the rest of this out yourself. I'm officially not on your side, after all. Coffee mug added to the court record.
Was the mug itself poison?
Was it? I don't know. Was it?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably. There's a whole second half of the room, right?
Yes, there is. So
why does it look like this? Okay.
Where should we start?
Let's start at the microscope.
Yeah, I figured you'd go over there.
Is this the desk for painting, Apollo?
That would be a drafting table.
Drafting?
Basically, it's a tool for making precise diagrams.
Wow, painting is harder than I thought.
Why would a painter need a drafting table? Was he an architect too?
Oh, I know what. Okay, can we look at the little domed thing?
Sure.
What's all this equipment here for? Doesn't look very artistic, really.
He had everything from a lathe to a laser cutter. Looks like he was ready to work on metals and wood, too. Though his equipment's a bit old, to tell the truth. Why would a painter need all this? From the dust, I'd say he hasn't used this stuff for years. This corner doesn't fit with the rest of the studio.
Oh, do you think I could borrow this? I want to cut a quarter in half to make a trick coin.
This is a crime scene, Trucy.
But these cost like $50 at the magic shop. I love her.
She's so good. I love her so much. Okay, we can.
I suppose, there's this other table here. Yeah.
This table?
Yeah, that table.
Yeah, let's take a look there. Let's take a closer look at this desk here. All right. Oh, this is one of my favorites. I'm gonna examine.
Yeah,
this.
go for it.
Something about that way that figure is posed.
I've seen that pose before. It's you, Apollo. See, you're making one of your flamboyant gestures.
Please, I am a professional. I wonder why it's posed like that. Coincidence?
Aww.
That's all I wanted. But yeah, we have this little painting of them. So this is Drew Misham.
And this little girl must be Vera.
Yes, they took that some years ago. They look close. A happy little family. Until you arrested his daughter. Ugh. Look, I was personally against that, okay? She just didn't seem very suspicious, scientifically speaking. Uh-huh. Right.
What's that red envelope peeking out of the drawer?
This envelope has been opened and resealed.
Ooh, I know how to do that. You take a pot of boiling water and hold the envelope up to the steam. The glue melts and it opens. Cool, huh?
Whoever did this wasn't so delicate.
You're right. Looks like they just ripped it open and stuck it back together. Huh? The postmark on this letter is from 7 years ago.
Why would someone open a letter, then seal it again?
I'm really getting real sick of 7 years ago.
Everything happened 7 years ago. I'd better hang on to this. Red envelope added to the court record. Okay, what else do we look at?
I think I'm good on the... Oh, I guess we can look at the feather pens. The calligraphy set. Hey, Apollo, what's this feather thingy?
Isn't that a pen, like an old-fashioned quill pen?
But it doesn't have a pointy end.
That was most likely for sweeping detritus off the desk.
Wow, you sure know a lot, Emma.
Bold and scientific, that's my motto. Exactly what about that was bold or scientific?
Of her.
I think we should look at this.
Oh, okay. Ooh, cute. Look at the tiny frame, Apollo.
Tiny is right. That thing's barely 2 inches high. What picture would fit in that?
None, apparently. It's empty.
There's no glass in it either. What's it doing sitting on the desk?
This is a lesson for us all. Be sure to check the size when you buy frames.
Yeah, it's actually meant to be 2 foot by 2 foot. And Amazon just fucked up the listing.
Yeah, that sounds right.
I think is that everything? It might be everything.
What about the pigments? Will that have the
Yeah,
same?
let's look at the pigments too. I think there might be something there.
Look at all these paints, Apollo. There's so many. He's got like 20 kinds of red. We could repaint your suit, Apollo. How about this shade of green?
That'll be enough for that. Thanks. Okay, so I guess there's nothing there.
Okay.
Looked at.
We didn't look at the red box, but that's in the court record.
Well, we have that in the court record, but we can look at it again.
That letterbox looks funny sitting inside a room like this.
Let's take a look. Empty. The other half of that letterbox is actually connected to the outside of the studio. Mr. Mission would put his letters in there, and the postman took them away.
Impressive that someone still writes letters in this day and age. Or wrote, rather.
Okay, I think we can present some stuff to Emma for more details, so. Let's present this coffee mug. So, Emma, about this coffee mug. I hope you aren't trying to grill me for information. You know I'm not talking. I suppose you are the detective here. Why don't you two take a look for yourselves? If you find a clue, I might not be unwilling to lend a hand.
I think she's gonna help us, Apollo.
Let's check out this mug, shall we? Okay.
All right.
Court record.
Examine a mug.
Check. So a big M on it.
It's fun. What's that?
It's nice that it glows.
Hey, look there. That stain doesn't look so healthy, Apollo. That must be the Blue Mountain stuff we've been hearing about.
No, that's a coffee blend. Something tells me that even Blue Mountain coffee isn't this blue. No, this stain is probably... better ask Emma. Okay.
All right. That does just look like what happens when you wear a cheap lipstick, though.
It does, though. Let me just make sure there's nothing else.
What if you could get coffee that blue? Just for fun.
Oh, forensic science. I missed that topic completely. I bet Emma could help us out here.
Don't forget, flattery will get you everywhere with her, Apollo.
Huh? What are you two whispering about? Well, I was thinking, I mean, what is it we always do when we run into you at a crime scene? What is it we always do scientifically? You know me too well. Okay. Okay, meaning we can get, scientific now? Oh, I suppose. Just this once. Bring me anything you find suspicious and we'll check it out.
Great. Thanks, Emma.
Thanks, Emma. You're a doll.
Your love of science and your love of breaking the rules.
Emma, about this mug. There's a pale blue residue on the rim. That. Well, it's just a rumor, but I've heard there's a kind of coffee called Blue Mountain. I'm pretty sure it isn't actually blue, Emma. Right. Okay, you got me. That's left over from my testing spray.
Forensic science. I knew your hobby was behind this somehow, Emma.
It's not a hobby.
So what kind of scientific stuff were you up to?
This spray, that's what. It turns blue when it touches poison. So the poison that killed the victim was on this mug? That's right. See? It wasn't in the coffee. The killer applied it to the rim of the mug itself.
Wow, science is amazing.
It certainly is helpful. Maybe Emma'd be willing to help us out a bit more.
You should try buttering her up, Apollo. They say flattery will get you everywhere.
It's certainly worth talking to her a bit more.
So I have a question.
Yes.
That poison spray just turns any poison blue.
Any poison.
There's so many poisons.
There's so many poisons is the thing.
The thing is that so many things that are good for us will also kill us if we have too much of it.
Yeah, I mean, like all of the paints, for example.
All of the paints are poison. Every single one of them is poison. Don't eat those.
Yeah, don't eat those.
But also like zinc, we have to eat that. But also don't eat too much of that.
Yeah, don't eat too much, it'll kill you. So technically it's a poison.
Technically it's a poison.
Like there's a lot. Obviously this is not very scientific.
I just want to know if it would turn blue in the presence of almonds.
Probably.
Okay, good. Okay, yeah.
It was almond coffee, actually.
It's almond detecting spray.
There was almond milk in it.
Oh my God, the almond milk.
About poison analysis. I was afraid you were going to ask about that. See, this solution is used to test for atroquinine.
Oh, okay. Atro, huh?
Atroquinine, the deadly poison found in the autopsy. Uh-oh. I know that spark in her eyes. She's getting excited. Best tread lightly. It's one of the most virulent poisons, but is absorbed into the body astonishingly slowly. It takes at least 15 minutes from the time of ingestion for adverse effects to show. Oh, and guess what? Recent research has shown that's fine, really. We don't need to know all the gory details.
I think I get it. You just spray this stuff on something you want to test, right?
Precisely. You can find even the slightest trace of poison with this.
I want to try too, Emma. Pretty please?
Oh, playing up the pretty please. Good job. You don't have to ask twice. I already used it on everything suspicious, of course.
Yay, let's give it a whirl, Apollo.
What are you doing?
I was just seeing if I got a reaction off of you.
How's this for a reaction? Never do that again. I'm not poisonous.
But are you venomous?
I'm feeling kind of venomous right now. Vibes are turning kind of toxic.
Vibes in here are rancid. Tell that to those hapless witnesses on the stand.
Let's just get down to checking for real poison, shall we? All right.
Okay,
Where should we spray? I'm just spraying everything.
Spray everything, but also specifically that teacup, too.
Nope. Okay.
I don't trust Emma's definition of suspicious.
Well, I guess everything's fine.
Huh. Too bad, no reaction there.
I'm sure Emma checked out all the likely spots. Wait a second.
What is it, Apollo?
Did you spray that little desk over there?
I don't think so. The spray probably can't reach that far, you know?
Let's check it out just to be sure.
The tiny frame. Eek! A reaction, Apollo.
Ah! Where?
The inside of that cute little frame, look!
Wow, would you look at that? Nice going, Jersey.
I've known to work magic.
Never mind that I was the one who found it.
Yeah, but it's a better pun.
Tiny frame added to the court record. Why would the inside of that frame have poison on it? It looks like we found the only other place that was poisoned in any case. All right. All right.
I wish that we had gotten all of the scientific rundown from Emma on that poison.
Yeah, seriously. Maybe she can tell us about this red envelope, too.
Yeah.
Emma, about this. Oh, that. Yes, why, that's a bright red envelope. She sure is jumpy.
Someone opened this, didn't they?
My lips are sealed. Your lips are sealed? That's a first. You mean you know what's inside the envelope? Sure. I read it, after all.
Ah, you mean you are the one who ripped this open?
Please, I would have steamed it open. But she did sneak a peek at it, apparently. Know that I have a powerful weapon on my side.
Weapon?
Yes, the use of tools. Highly specialized tools for information gathering. Tools I wouldn't mind getting my hands on.
You should try flattering her, Apollo.
That's the third time you said that, Jersey.
They say a little praise can open big doors.
They say a little praise can do something else, too. But that's neither here nor there. Never heard that one, but it's good advice. Let's try talking to her some more.
Is Trucy just making stuff up now?
Yeah, I think so. About that envelope we found. I was wondering if you could help us out with that tool you were mentioning. You want to know about my tool, do you? It's called an X-ray analyzer.
X-ray, like the X-rays you get at the dentist?
That's right. At least, that's what I call it.
Huh?
It has a real name, but it's much more complicated. The X-ray spectralization. Something. How am I supposed to remember all that?
So basically, it lets you see inside things, like envelopes?
That's right. You're sharp, Juicy. But it's a bit more complicated than that in practice. You know, actually, to tell the truth, I'm not really sure how it works scientifically.
Can I try it out, Emma? Please?
Yeah, let's do another mini-game. Oh, I suppose. Of course, I've already checked out everything suspicious myself.
All right, let's give it a spin, Apollo.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh, just seeing if I could see through your hair. But it's like lead.
Point that thing at me anymore and it might all fall out.
And I wouldn't need an X-ray machine to see through it.
Let's just get down to business, shall we? Right, let's test it on a sample first. It just so happens that I have a lottery ticket here. Mini game time.
I love Emma mini games.
Set the sample in the device. I don't see anything. Patience, there's no need to get all antsy. Look at the right side of the screen. That's the layer view of the envelope.
Layer view?
You've got to set it to display the outside of the envelope now, see? Actually, it's quicker to just have you give it a try. Turn that dial there for me, would you? Definitely doing it myself. That's right. That's how you choose what depth you want to scan.
Hey, I got something.
See? That's how you can read the letters on the ticket letters on the ticket inside. Oh my god. That's how you can read the letters on the ticket inside.
Reading disease.
Cool, huh? Except I can't read them. Just turn the dial a little more. What you have to understand is that a sheet of paper isn't really flat at all. When you zoom in that much, you see the paper has a bunch of hills and valleys.
Wow, really?
This X-ray device uses a beam with a wavelength of only 0.05 microns. It breaks cards down into thin layers that you can only show what's written on that layer. I'm not entirely following you, but what good is it if you can't read anything? That's why we go on to step 2. Try rubbing the image a bit, if you would.
The image? You mean rub the screen?
There we go. There, that fixes the image on the screen. Now turn the dial again just a little. Good. Now you can rub this image to fix it too.
Hey, I get it. We just keep doing this until we've got the whole thing.
Exactly. Not bad.
Neat, let's do some more.
Yay.
Ooh.
There's one thing on the side there. Okay, let's print this one out. Okay, try again. We didn't win. We didn't win.
Ah, tragic. Does this mean we have to buy another to win?
Well, it's Emma's ticket. Let her buy another one. It's okay. There's no need. But see, this is the true hidden power of my weapon. Need, huh? Now let's try it on the real thing, shall we? Ugh. Okay. I can see that. Okay, let's print this one out. All right, there we go. Mr. Drew Misham, I've deposited the $100,000 in the designated account. Please send a receipt once you've confirmed the transfer.
This does not make me question my art forger theory at all.
Someone deposited
$100,000 into Mr. Misham's account? His painting must be really valuable.
There's another page in there. Care to take a look?
You bet I do. If you're going to read someone's mail, you might as well read it all.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, huh?
Here goes with the second page.
I can't argue with Truthy's logic on that one.
Yeah, like, you might as well. You're already doing your crime. Okay, I think that might be it. Okay, let's print this one out. Sign the papers and send in the enclosed envelope with the enclosed stamp within 3 days. I need not remind you to speak of this to no one.
Oh. So it's a letter about payment for one of his paintings. Not with that.
Why all the secrecy, though? And
what?
Why was this letter the only one in here? It's 7 years old, right?
Maybe it had some special significance to him. Well, Emma?
Well, indeed. She knows something she's not telling us. Looks like she's keeping Mom about it. Okay, well. So, Emma, I was wondering, what's the story about this reporter that came here for a story the night of the crime? I'm afraid I can't tell you because he's going to be a witness tomorrow, I hear.
I thought so.
I'll never forget that face. What was his name? Oh, right. Brushel.
Brushel?
He's after a scoop to sell to the papers. So a reporter comes for an interview with a painter. His first interview ever. And that night he's killed. Seems strange to you?
Really strange.
It does raise a few questions. I'd like to speak with this reporter if I could. Well, I hear he's on the beat today, too. He said something about covering a magician. Magician? Well, if it's not Trucy, that leaves only one other person.
It wasn't Valorant Grammari by any chance, was it?
Yeah, something like that. He's got some big show lined up, I hear. Something about an RPG or a first-person shooter or something like that. Valorant Grammari strikes again.
I want that so much.
So he's out interviewing Valorant Grammari. Looks like I'll be heading out to that Coliseum again sooner than I thought. Here, I'll give you that reporter's card if you want.
Does that man work for Aperture?
Yeah, I guess. Brushel's card added to the court record. All right.
Are we going to go to the Sunshine Coliseum?
We sure are. Look, they're doing a magic show, and there's a balloon in the sky instead of a blimp this time.
They love their things in the sky.
Yeah. October 7th, Sunshine Coliseum.
Woohoo! This is it, Apollo. The place where magic and dreams converge.
Sure is. Just a while ago was the place where murder and nightmares converged.
It's going to be that again soon when they do the haunted house tour. Let's go say hi to Uncle Valent.
Yeah, I mean, it's October. Tis the fucking season.
There's going to be a haunted house in 2 weeks.
Yeah. Spirit Halloween's coming soon. What about the case? Gee, I wonder who this could be.
Only a performer laughs like that. The young Miss Trucy. How often I hope we'd meet again, only to tell myself it was an impossible dream. You took a train to another city. Tee, Uncle Valent, how's it going? I'm glad to see you too. Of course you are.
Humility is definitely not one of this guy's stronger traits.
Yeah, look at his outfit. Well, Miss Trissy, how does the day find you? If you've come to give me flowers, do it after the show, I beg you. Actually, we came to wish you good luck. And congratulations on your big magic show. Oh, but it is I who wish to congratulate you. Not everyone is so lucky as to witness miracles such as I shall perform.
Yeah, you're amazing. We get the picture.
The world will watch in wonderment as Magnify's illusions are reborn. Here on stage by my hand.
Okay.
I'm obsessed with his little cane twirl.
I do love his little cane.
Everyone's talking about the big magic show. Is it true that Grammar Miracle is back after 7-year absence? Miss Trucy, I must apologize. This show and this honor should have been his. Daddy. My co-magician in training, Zach Grammari, if that terrible thing hadn't. It's okay. Your father was a great magician, Trucy. If he were alive, then I, Valent Grammari, would have been proud to stand upon this stage as his assistant. Thanks, Uncle Valent. You know, I'm happy you're doing the show. To think we get to see the great Magnify's illusions again.
She really is looking forward to this, isn't she?
Yeah, Apollo, she likes magic genuinely.
Yeah, and clearly she is related to one of the old troops, so she has a direct personal attachment.
Yeah, stop being so negative, Apollo.
She probably saw her dad doing these fucking magic illusions all the time. So she's like, yeah, I get to see him again.
Yeah. My mentor, the amazing Magnify Grammari, was a true deity among magicians. A creator god who gave birth to magic and illusion that defied our very imaginations. I was so little when I last saw one, but I still remember his shows. He did wheelies in a sports car through the air above the audience. And then sped off into outer space faster than the speed of sound.
I'm guessing that memory was a little embellished.
For 7 long years, the world has been waiting for a miracle to match his. As heir to the Grammari Troop's secrets, it falls to me to provide one.
Also, just completely unrelated side note, that waist though.
Yeah, no, I am, what's the workout routine? What's the
Yeah.
It is my God-given destiny. Yes, you, nameless face who speaks for the nameless masses. How can I help you?
If the world was waiting, why did you hold off for 7 long years?
It appears the lad is uninformed. Perhaps you have heard of the magic known as law, which governs our land.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I have. Though I'm not sure it qualifies as magic.
The performance of Magnify's miracle was impossible. A certain law prevented it for 7 years, but no more. What?
7 years. That phrase sure likes to pop up, doesn't it?
God, I'm so glad you're catching on, Apollo. And why was that? A little matter called performance rights, Miss Trucy. Oh, just copyright law.
Yeah,
okay.
just copyright law. It's fine.
I was afraid it might have been murder, but okay.
No, why would it be murder?
Why would it be murder? Can you tell us about these performance rights? Magnify's magic relied on an incredibly innovative idea. A trick, if you will.
A trick? No, say it isn't so.
I won't. Magic's not real, and you're... That trick was considered his property and as such was protected by property laws.
Intellectual property, maybe?
Magnify knew this and bequeathed it in his will. To one person.
You mean Him?
Yes. Miss Trucy, it was your father. Zach Grammari was the inheritor of the Grammari miracle. Daddy. Yet, as you well know, he is gone. He disappeared suddenly 7 years ago.
I think I see where this story is going. Once a person is classified missing for a certain period of time, they're considered legally deceased, correct?
In all absoluteness, those rolled up sleeves conceal your competence as well, young man.
Thanks.
That certain period of time for which you speak is 7 years. Yes, Miss Trucy, though it pains me to say it. This past spring, April to be precise, was the time.
Not that anyone's counting, I guess.
Yeah, why would we? Your father was legally declared deceased. In the absence of a formal will, the secrets of our mighty mentor Magnify passed to me. This was in fact stipulated in the will by Magnify himself. Is that how it works, Apollo?
Yeah, it's called death in absentia. He's declared missing permanently.
Daddy.
Well, I didn't prepare to comfort a small child about the death of her father today, but, you know.
Anything can happen on a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a fucking Wednesday. Why not?
Wednesday energy.
Hey, do you want to tell us about this envelope thing?
Yeah, what's this envelope?
I was wondering if you could tell me about this.
Aha! Why, that bears the Grammari seal. Uncle Valet, is something wrong? Trucy, where did you get this? Daddy gave it to me. Your daddy? My partner Zach? No, my other daddy, Phoenix Wright. Why now? Why would your Lord Daddy? Why would your Lord Daddy?
Why would your Lord Daddy? Lord Daddy. That's kind of stretching the whole archaic thing a bit.
Stretching a whole lot of things a whole bunch.
Stretching some things.
This signature upon the back, do you recognize it? That belongs to none other than Zach Grammari. What? Daddy signed this? Might I be so bold as to open it?
I'm sorry, but I can't let you do that.
Aha.
What's in this envelope, I wonder?
Well,
Huh.
Also, Trucy, you have got to start distinguishing between...
daddies, yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy and then other daddy. See, like some people are like, oh, you know, like if for some reason Miles and Phoenix were to get together, like everyone wants them to, maybe she'd call like Miles something cute like Papa. I am firmly in the camp of other daddy.
No, there'd just be a third daddy.
There would be a third daddy.
And it would just be so much worse because then two of them would be lawyers and you just would be completely lost.
Okay, so let's give him this guy's card. See if he's seen him. So a journalist was here on a story.
All eyes in the universe are upon my stage. All pens seek to commit its mysteries to paper. His name was Brushel? Brushel. I think he remembers him.
He doesn't look too happy about it.
Brushel, that cloying smell of mint when he smiles, yes. Could you tell us more about him? What did he want? Talk to him about Brushel. A man by that name called upon me just now.
Just now?
Valent's vision is always towards tomorrow. Valent's feet step always forward. That is all. That's all? Very confusing. I am to perform a big magic show, yes? I wanted someone to cover it. Yet he had ears only for that incident.
That incident?
In any case, I requested that the rapacious reporter remove himself. So a painter has died. What of it? It is but a footnote in the floodlights compared to the magic of Grammari. Uncle Valent, do you know where the reporter went? I recommended that he visit that place popular with the penalized perpetrators.
The detention center?
He was a rude individual. Might I see that card?
Sure.
He would tear apart my respectability. I will tear apart him. Ooh, here it comes, Apollo. Uncle Valent's big magic trick.
Is he going to fix the card? Not sure that qualifies as big magic.
What happened to the big magic? Ah ha 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 ha. Is it not more miraculous for it to stay ripped?
He must have really not liked that journalist.
Now the time has come when I must return to make my prestigious preparations.
Oh, you know this word.
Oh, prestidigitation preparations. I read it too fast thinking it was going to go away.
Yeah.
By your leave, Miss Trucy. Thanks, Uncle Valent. 3 days from now, make ready for a miracle.
Boy, I sure hope things won't interfere with that plan.
Like the fact that our trials have to take exactly 3 days?
Yeah. What do you think that journalist was after? And why didn't Valent react like that to this envelope?
I think it's time to pay the detention center another visit.
Sure is, Trucy. Let's go.
Let's go.
Next time.
See you later.